Coming to you live from the Walker Center on the campus of Oklahoma City University, welcome to Studio 22, a production of the Mass Communications Department. I'm Sam McFerron. I'm your host, Sam McFerron, and joining me on today's show is Zach Jacobs. Nice to meet you.
Hey, it's nice to meet you too. Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Zach Jacobs is a voiceover coordinator for Keybridge Technologies. So what's that like?
It started out as a tech writer job where I created computer-based training products, and I did a lot of writing for the eye, but then it eventually graduated to writing for the ear and getting behind a microphone and doing voiceover work, actual voiceover work in a studio with a really nice expensive mic, one that's worth more than my car, and reading scripts and presenting that information that would help our learners pick up the information as best as they possibly can, the first iteration of the computer-based training product that they see. That's a mouthful to say that I'm basically you could call me a glorified copy editor of sorts that just happens to get behind a microphone. But I eventually moved from the tech writer position to the voiceover coordinator position because there was a need, and I was able to, excuse me, not only use my background and my job experience, but also my experience here at Oklahoma City University with my degree to be able to really create, not create a job for myself, but fill a niche, fill a void that we had for the need for actual voiceover. Because one of the things I found is that our learners, if they hear the information if they hear the information and it matches what they see on screen the first time, they're much more likely to gather the information and remember it and retain it versus having to hear it wrong, unlearn it, and then relearn it again. So it's been an interesting position, and it keeps the lights on.
Yeah,
so
sounds like it.
It does.
Well, thanks so much for telling us about that.
OCU is that open shot to a winning goal.
Countless rehearsals for one flawless routine.
Learning to serve before trying to lead.
Learning a language everyone can understand. OCU is
Me.
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 I'm OCU.
Welcome back to Studio 22. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're joined by Zach Jacobs, voiceover coordinator for Keybridge Technologies. And we were just talking about what your position there is. So what does Keybridge Technologies do?
We are a company that creates, I'm sorry about that. We create computer-based training programs for various government organizations. Our bread and butter is with the DoD. We also work with the FAA, the TSA, Customs and Border Protection. We basically save the taxpayer money by creating training programs that are much easier to send out to services, government agencies, than it is for those agencies to send their people out to whichever installation and train them. It's a lot cheaper, it's a lot more efficient, and this is what we've done for, as a matter of fact, Keybridge just celebrated their 15th anniversary. and it started out as just a very, very small group working with the FAA, and now we have expanded to at least half a dozen major government departments. So we help train warfighters. We help train the people who run air traffic control towers and save taxpayer dollars in the process.
Wow, and so they're celebrating their 15th anniversary, and you've worked there how long?
I just hit 3 years.
Wow. And how'd you get to that?
How did I get to 3 years?
Yeah.
Well, besides showing up on time every day and sticking with that, it's a big part of it is finding really what I love about it. I'm able to use pretty much my entire skill set there, being a military veteran, also being an OCU graduate, and other work experiences that I've had, and my knowledge and proficiency in the written and spoken word. I'm able to combine all of those facets of my skill set together and use them pretty much on a daily basis.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Join us next time at Studio 22. Thanks for tuning in.